Hello, people of the internet. It's your boy, Skinny Penis, with Ragnar. And people already asked. And given the fact that I already made like 2 Ragnar videos, and this is gonna be the third, I think Ragnar is still being criminally misplayed or underplayed. Let's call it underplayed, like people don't really get the value out of it that they should be. Quick disclaimer beforehand that most people don't get a lot of value out of Ragnar because they don't mind their aiming too much. And this ship is obviously 100% based on 2 guns that are very accurate, but require consistent and very good accuracy. Like you have to have good aim, you have to mind your shots, you have to focus and concentrate on it. And if you don't do it for a prolonged amount of time, like minutes over minutes over minutes and like entire game, you will not get value out of this ship. It can't, if you want to have relaxed gameplay and a torpedo boat, then play that. If you want to have a spammer, then play whatever. But like in Ragnar, you really gotta mind where you're shooting, who you're shooting, and where you're hitting. Because you can see it with all the good players having like very good averages on it, very good win rate, very good average frags, that if you play it properly, it works, even though it only has 2 guns. So, that said, we are going in a match with a double submarine matchmaking with a sub on my flank. My team is coming over here. Gotta care for the Sherman in this matchmaking. The minnow, if it's radar or not. Like in general, like I mean, if it's a smoke minnow, I can probably like ignore him because he won't spot me if I spot him. But I can't really play that aggressive inside his gun range or like mid-range, close range. Otherwise, the battleships are really good for me. Just gotta dodge the secondary range of the GK, but it shouldn't be a problem. And we have the Minotaur actually here. It's very interesting. And the Sherman. Oh, cool. I shot and my carrier lost all his planes. That's fucked. Yeah, this guy is criminally underleading, but getting hits because of it is very interesting. This range I can really take a fight with the Sherman if I go closer to... And I have speed boost up. Immediately pop the speed boost against Sherman. It has really good arcs. The thing is, trading here early is very good because I don't have to worry about my HP that much. I have heals. He doesn't. So getting him to shoot here, trading a bit of HP into him. My team may be getting some damage. No, sadly not. But I can heal back up. He can't, so this is a good trade. And you have to start early on Shermans or poke them whenever you can because he out DPMs you fairly hardcore with the Sab. It's not really a ship you wanna face full HP close up. It's actually one of the ships that you have to fear in a Ragnar. You wouldn't believe it. Like there's ships like French DDs that you don't really mind too much. Smaland you actually take a big dump on. Enemy Ragnar is mainly based on position and aim. But something like a Sherman, if you get caught out by that, that's looking pretty bad. I also have the issue that my carrier is not coming over for spotting. And I'm still lit, meaning there is definitely the minnow or the Sherman somewhere around here. Gotta be careful what they're doing, if they're re-pushing or not. I mean, I do have a Stalingrad next to me, so the Shimmer should... the Minotaur shouldn't really play that much aggressive. The sub was forced on the water, so our sub can probably cap C. I'm going over to there though, because running into Minnow and Sherman on 9-10 line is very much a hard counter to me. Like I think only like Venezia Shimmer would be worse with torpedoes and sap. Shimmer in the middle is killing himself. That's fairly nice for us. I'm going to shoot the Chicky a bit, help my Stalingrad out. And I'm going to be very cautious now, and the moment like a smoke is popped somewhere. Oh, actually the Sherman is still here. Very good. And I'm stuck in front of the rock actually. Very, very bad. The Sherman is annoying as shit, dude. Yeah, well, the minnow is also shooting me now. Gotta reverse pretty far. Get out of this. I mean, I will lose most of my HP for this. That was on my end, and just getting stuck in front of the rock is just a disaster for me. And I don't have a speed boost ready either. The sub is also starting to ping me now. My teammates are just not shooting the Sherman. I'm gonna go dark now. My Stalingrad is crazy. He's shooting the Shiki instead of the Shermans. Hilarious. Doesn't even understand at the moment the Sherman is... I mean, the Sherman guy just fuck off. How is this not bannable, man? Like, look at your dumbass, man. You're only shooting me the entire fucking game. You're sitting in base in a Sherman while being triple capped. I can't believe these monkeys sometimes. And my Stalin is also not shooting him. Very interesting how these people are interacting with each other. He's still not shooting the Sherman, by the way. My mistake to get caught in front of the rock and giving these brain damaged apes the opportunity to actually deal damage to me. It's a bit of a disaster. But I can't believe my luck every single game that this is kind of what I play into. Like, why do I have to play against an AFK Sherman and Minnow on the flank? Weird areas. Yeah. Hilarious. I mean, I get some HP back here with the heals. I mean, it's obviously my strength. Just staying alive is already important, so I at least get the heals out. I'm gonna pop a reload, speed boost. Maybe my Sherman doesn't eat those torps. He's not looking like it. The other side gets a pushing up Thunderer, and the middle gets a GK to farm. I'm stuck here with a pathetic little Sherman creature. Oh, the fire. I don't know if he has these here or not. Actually, like unbearable. I'm getting so many big forms of uncurable cancer against this guy, dude. Holy shit. Stop it, please. Sherman, please. Just stop it. I'll have some speed boost left and another heal, so I'm going to keep shooting here. Minnow's behind the rock again, he's shooting there. I'm just gonna kite this flank. I mean, I can't really play into them. Still not impossible. I need teammates to help out here. Or not, I mean. Also just AFK here. This guy doesn't have fire prevention and he just DCP'd, so I'm gonna try and get fires. And we got one immediately. Now I'm going to switch to AP because he's on a double fire. Minnow nearly killed himself. It's a Raider Minnow, by the way. He never smoked, so it's very likely a Raider Minnow. Gotta be careful. The Sherman is shooting me again. What are you doing, man? Why are you such a fucking worthless creature? Even at that ranges, by the way, decent AP hits. You gotta mind what battleship it is, though. You couldn't shoot like German or Russian BBs like that. Because German and Russian BBs side plating is too thick, like upper side plating, that you can't penetrate with Ragnar AP. Ragnar AP performs worse than Kleb AP, I think, penetration-wise. You can see it when you have a flap broadside like Minotaur or so. You citadel it way further out with a Kleb than a Ragnar. Same for like all the other light cruisers. Gonna get my revenge on the Sherman now. Like, I'm definitely gonna make him fuck off so the C cap is safe. Gonna go close to him and then blow him up. But if you have 32 side plating flat, it's also about like shape of the side plating. Like obviously the Russian side plating is a bit curved or angled, so at range you don't really penetrate it. The side plating of like, what is it, Colombo, Yamato, Shiki, Musashi, Izumo. It's all like 32. Colombo is 50 or 60, 50 I think, but it's flat, like completely flat, so your penetration is way more effective. And something like the Russian Rommel or so, they have thicker side plating, like 60 upper, 60 upper, and it's slightly sloped. So at ranges or mid-range to long range, you won't be able to really get any sort of pens on it. That's unfortunate. Now he knows I'm here, but I thought my submarine would spot him. Wait, he's BCP'd, okay. I want to pre-pop my heal, don't really want to die to him here. Yeah. You just go die now. You AFK'd enough in my mouth. Annoyed me. Time for you to leave to port, friend. It's enough. You play Sherman like this, you don't really deserve to win, my friend. You didn't really do anything. You just annoyed me to death. But yeah. AP on Ragnar only worth it against flat AP sides. Obviously something like 32 Thunderer Conqueror also worth it. Something like a Slava already becomes very sketch. Maybe I've noticed it if you play like a Minnow and you get on the broadside of a Kreml or a Slava, you don't get much penetration or that many penetrations. Because you either hit the main armor belt, which you can't penetrate at all, and the upper part is sloped, so it's also not that easy to hit. This is the price I was going for here, obviously. The Minotaur. Not the Minotaur, the Shokaku. And I have to kill the Minotaur real quick, because otherwise I will not get to kill the Shokaku actually. Bro, what? How is he hitting that effectively, instantaneously? Bit of a problem. I mean, I will definitely kill him. Now I die to his AP, I think. No, wait. Ah, no, wait, the fucking rockets. Oh no, I'm dead. Yeah, well, never mind. Couldn't really do much there. Oh wait, what? I'm still alive? Okay, wait. Now I'm intrigued. This was a very wicked engagement. I mean, not really the optimal place for a good Ragnar game. Tell you that much. The Minotaur and the German really making my life miserable. But we came out on top, even though I also beached myself like a turd. That was really something I'm a bit angry about with myself. Like giving them the opportunity to hit you there that easily, even though they're clearly showing signs of not wanting to play the game. It was a bit unnecessary. Yes. Otherwise, with Ragnar, it's very important that you keep in mind that 30mm pen on these accurate guns means you can fuck with lots of cruisers fairly fast and effectively. If you look at something like a Des Moines stationary on a rock, if you look at any sort of 30mm cruiser quad, your DPM and coupled with the fires that you penetrate their entire ship and then you set fires, something like a Yoshino, for example, would suffer very greatly pushing into you. You penetrate him everywhere. He's really fat and immaneuverable, and you get 60-second fires. Like, you're really effective against cruisers as well. Probably one of the reasons why so many Ragnar players are not getting the value. You can kill like anything. You can poke battleships. If a battleship doesn't have fire prevention, you can actually kill them very effectively, fast, because you get so many perma-fires. Other than that, cruisers overcommitting into you in a Ragnar, or even like you can even hunt cruisers in a Ragnar. Like, it's very effective in these scenarios because you have the penetration. Something like a Kleber or so could only penetrate superstructure. Ragnar doesn't. I mean, obviously you're faster in Kleber, whatever. Looking at the matchmaking, well, the Cringe Lord and Anakimov. so we gotta be a bit careful that he's not starting to immediately insta-hump me. The division shouldn't spawn here, I think. I think the division spawn is middle with that triple div. They should be middle or C. I guess middle though. Which means that leaves a bunch of solo players on the flank here. Destroyer wise, it has Shimmer, you young Haaland. Obviously, a YY is a free kill for me on the corner. Since I don't have torpedoes, gotta be careful to not be caught too close to enemies when they're playing aggressive in Ragnar, because I don't have torps, so going into A is kinda not really a play. Also I lose the ability to shoot from range. Yeah, division is middle, which leaves Iowa and Vincent now on the flank. Iowa is obviously way more killable than a Vincent. Okay, it's the Vincent though. My idea here is I go to the corner on the one line, turn out, and I maybe catch a destroyer hardcore in my radar, so I can either kill him immediately or really, really hurt him badly. Depends on how much or how hard I catch him. Chapayev might be an issue. Because Chapayev, I mean, over time I would kill him pretty effective, or fairly easily, let's say, because he doesn't have a heal. I penetrate him everywhere as well. I mean, he has even less armor than 30 millimeters. He gets 25 or so. Very, very shit armor. Okay, I'm RPF. There's definitely a DD coming to the one line. But Chappy also has decent arcs and good DPMs, so if I get caught by him too close, I have an issue. Oh, fuck. Well, that's it for trying to catch a destroyer. I won't be able to do it because the Vincent is already in my mouth. If he turns to the border, you can see it on the minimap where his... Oh, wait. Not a lot of damage here, but it may help later on if I catch him again. 5k. Better than nothing. As said, it helps probably later on when I catch him. Okay, the Vincent, like I couldn't go and stay there against the YY. Because the Vincent wasn't yet committed on the rock to one of the sides. So if he runs over towards the corner and peeks me or even runs into me, I have a bit of a problem. Submarine turned into A though, which is pretty good for me. I didn't have to use my speed boost yet, because I'm not under any sort of pressure. Also the YY can't torp me. We got the mid cap. Okay, this guy's beaching himself. I'm gonna wait here, see what is going to happen in a second. I have to give my raider a bit of cooldown time, because wait, this guy isn't beaching himself, he's actually running it out. What? Wait, what? What is he doing? Wait a minute. Oh, that's illegal. Okay, the YY is not on the border anymore because I'm not spotted shooting. Well, that's fairly interesting, I would assume. Having a little Vincent running it here. Going for the ass. He's flat. Going for the ass. It's the same thing as I said last game. It's a 32 flat side plating, so this is very easily pennable with AP. And I'm obviously just fucking off straight up with my speed boost because... Oh, the YY spotted in the cap, okay. Because, the underlet. Going into it, really. Yeah. I'm gonna pop my first heal. My shells are landing insanely short. That is a very big problem here because it's bugged. Okay, the guy still had DCP. Yeah, well, I lost a lot of potential damage volleys on him because my shells landed short, but what the fuck is going on? I mean, he's just running it. Good thing I was a bit further away from the rock. By the way, something that I mentioned just before it started. You can't get yourself get caught too far forward in Ragnar. Your consumer is 7-5 and you only have 1 speed boost to get away. Then it's on cooldown for 3 minutes. So, yeah. Playing it cautious there against these ships is very important. It's very important. And it kinda saved my life here. Very ungrateful kind of flank though, because I'm playing against 4 ships now. With only the Borg and the submarine spawning on my side. The spawn system is really fucked lately, or like in general they fucked it when they changed it completely. These 3-man spawn sides are garbage, and you don't really have an engaging fight with lots of teammates and lots of enemies. It's mostly just like your random mates run away. It's a 3v3 at best. Yeah, not really that fun. I can enter the cap behind them though. Submarine could theoretically still spoil my plan here. I'm not gonna engage at that range on the DDs because I don't want them to know where I am or where I'm going. If I shoot now, I would also alert the carrier that I'm still here. So I'd rather go closer and get an ambush going. I am RPF'd, which is the YY RPF again. I think the Gdansk runs RPF. I'm not 100% sure. The submarine starts going for me now. I might be in trouble, but we will see. Oh, fuck. It is, in fact, the submarine that's spotting me. Cool. I think he's on my right. Because why would he have turned back, right? That doesn't make sense. I think he's on my right. Somewhere. No, I can't be. I radared and he wasn't spotted, so he was on periscope depth. He's really close to me. Not spotted anymore. Nothing you can do really against the submarine in this scenario. It's just the way the World of Warships works these days. It sucks. I will get the cap here though, and I might be able to go for their carrier. If I get the cap and I can go for the carrier, that would be massive. Ooh, I think I get both, yeah. Nakimov with Gdansk. Yeah, I thought the carrier would kite out further away from here. Gonna pop a speed boost. Really wanna give him an opportunity to deal too much damage to me. He's turning away from me, which is really good because I can go onto his broadside and then get citadels. Gonna be very funny. About now I should get citadels. Yeah. Now I can get 12k volleys a pop. Oh, perfect. Still have some speed boost left to dodge those incoming garbage bombers. It would have been a bit more sketch if he... Oh, still fine. It'll be dark now. Yep. It would have been a bit more sketch for me if he wouldn't have turned flat like that and offered himself. But hey, the way it turned out, it's fine. I still have one more heal. I secured A in the carrier, so I guess it's fine to lose this amount of HP here for the entire operation. I'm not really seeing a problem with that. Yeah, well, that's fucked now. Now he's trying to ram. He didn't get it. Idiot. Third. Fucked. Loser. Oh. That was a close one. I was 100% sure the sub already fucked off into Narnia and wasn't playing here anymore. Because he didn't go for me for all that time, not even lighting me, and then he actually comes around and kills me? That's fucking crazy. Trying to shotgun now, but he won't get it off. Okay, there you go. Nice one. Killed the sub too. We got both of the griefers. Nice, 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 nice. Ooh, that was a close one, dude. That was a close one. Ah, that was a close one. I'm still pinged, but I mean, that doesn't matter. That stage. Ooh. Well, I mean, I ate the torp of the carrier very unnecessarily. That wasn't really too smart. And get some damage back on the YY. The YY just ran away from me. Obviously smart choice in the beginning, because I said it's like a free kill for me. He can't do anything. Don't even have to hear his torpedoes. Oh, that's a wee bit cringe that he's shooting me. Already pre-radering for the Haaland in the middle. He's getting one shot by the Vincent now, so doesn't really matter. Nice. Oh, the GK is still looking at me. Oh, gotta be careful. That was a very weird Ragnar game. Also not really a great display of how Ragnar is going to be played or what Ragnar normally does, because it was very unusual garbage that happened here. I'm a bit lost for words with the sub and the carrier there, but somehow I managed to get out on top. Easily you could see that my depth charges didn't do shit, which is a disaster. Like, I can't really do much against. Not a secondary GK, interesting. Can't really do much against the full HP submarine. My depth charges. Oh man, does it really have to be this sort of kill steal attempt bullshit again from the battleship? I don't really know, man. Fairly wicked gaming, I tell you what. I mean, you could have spotted the DD. Probably over here, because I'm still RPF'd. And my teammates are not. Come on, shoot me. There's no time left. Just try to gun me. Nope. He's unwilling to do so. And we won. Well, what is there to say really about that game? Lucky that the Vincent gets one healed. Lucky that I was far enough away from him to not be able to catch me. Unfortunate that I eat the torp from the Nakimov, and also he hits 3 bombs and 2 strikes even though I'm angled to them. But that's like the Nakimov thing. Ragnar against Nakimov is not really a fun experience because you're very fucking fat, large, elongated, high in the water. Like his skip bombs are nuts against you. But it's all worth it in the end because I just got to kill him for free. And for some reason I dodged the sub-torps. Barely dodge them, but in the end it was fine. Okay, same map again, this time a bit better matchmaking, no submarine at least. There is a Sevastopol, Baltimore obviously really bad against me. There is a Schlieffen too. So the battleships in general are very good this game. Because all of them are fairly nice to farm. Very effective, no super heals. Schlieffen is a problem though if he's on the other side of the A cap again, like the Vincent last game. The Schlieffen would be way worse because I couldn't just shoot at the same range I did just now because the secondaries would dig me a second asshole. Sevastopol is a very, very bad ship against me. It's probably the worst cruiser on tier 10 to face a Ragnar. I pen him everywhere. And he only has a limited amount of DCPs. Also, if he heals once and I get to farm him after his heal runs out, he doesn't have another one for 3 minutes. So it's really bad. He will not kill me with his guns ever at range. I don't really care about the Z, because obviously I have the radar. The Gdansk. There would be a nice fight on the flank here. I'm actually going to try and do the same thing I did last game. Oh, Schlieffen is in the middle. That's very good to know. It's only like the GK now who could pose a problem. Otherwise, it's fine. I'm trying to catch like Giering, Gdansk or Öland, because the Z is in the middle with the carrier. They're in a division. Immelmann kind of problematic with the skip bombers again. Have to respect it. Really have to respect it. And once again, people are running away from me. These flank spawns are becoming more and more demented. Like it's 3 people on the flank and the average battleship Joe, battleship monkey. He just fucking camps in bays or runs away. That thing is hilariously low in the water though, Jesus Christ. So, my carrier also didn't have the courtesy of spotting A flank, even though lots of people are heading here. I think he's a bit confused as to how spotting could impact the game. Pretty sure though that their BB would be far behind, not that close. The Vincent obviously popped up that close to the island because he's brisk speed boost, so it was like 10 knots more than other BBs, or even more. Not RPF'd. Good look that it's probably the Gdansk. I mean, or an Öland without a full commander. Or nothing. Yeah, or nothing. Okay, well, there's lava does exactly the same as a Shiki. It's kind of mirrored on the fucking minimap. Can reverse into that a bit. It is the Gdansk, in fact, because I wasn't RPF'd. I can kinda narrate. I'm just gonna farm here because my split will sit in the cap. And these people have to be either pushed further into base so I can push through the island, or they commit in and try to dive an island. Kind of like the options they have here. This guy might just blow up to a battleship. Nope, he didn't. This guy is actually turning in now. Okay, this Schlieffen is looking a wee bit like he's going to move into me too. Okay, this is a permafire and someone got a citadel. Double perma. If I get a third one, I think I switch to AP immediately and leave and go for the next target, because triple perma should kill him here. Or cripple him so much that he will not play the game afterwards again. No such luck today with the triple. I should have loaded AP anyways, because I could have alphaed him here maybe if I aimed properly. The Schlieffen hasn't moved yet on the minimaps, but I'm already going to carefully set up for that guy. Doesn't really have fire duration nerves buffs, because this guy is burning since 10 years. Okay, now I have to focus on this, and I'm gonna pop a speed boost too. Even though he doesn't penetrate my side plating, I don't really want to get traded down too deep or too fast by him, because he could get some fires, he could get some engine damages. Like, it's not a free fight for me. It's very favorable, but not free. As you can see here, his biggest issue is the gun angles, because he wants to shoot all guns and trade really effectively on me. He has to give me so much side or broadside that I have a very easy time hitting him. Like, not a problem at all. I think he's trying it again. No, is he? I mean, with back turrets, he's not gonna out-trade me ever. He's trying it again with his front turrets to whoop them around. Schlieffen dodged. I moved forward like this, so the Gdansk torps that were probably meant on the corner on the right here are not hitting. I'm still gonna hit him here. I'm gonna kill him though. Stay outside of the Schlieffen secondary range and push forward a bit. I always have the opportunity now to go dark for free because the Gdansk can't really fight me anymore. Oh, nice cheeky fire. Ah, but yeah, DCP ready, so... Huh. The Gdansk will toward me. Oh, I gotta kill the Schlieffen real fast now. He's pushing in with his secondaries. I hope he doesn't have a heal ready in the next few seconds, because then I have to take way more damage than I wanted to. Yeah, the Gdansk smoked up. He actually has a heal ready. I hope my battleship hits him. Perfect, perfect, perfect. BB hits him. I have to go dark now though. Obviously the Gdansk has the upper hand now since he is smoked. I won't die to this, there's no way, but... also don't want to take unnecessary damage. You gonna raider me? I already have 2 TCP because he got a double fire. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna be popping a heal. Super annoying to play against such a passive Gdansk. But it goes to show that even though he fucked it completely earlier with his Gdansk, it has a smoke. It doesn't really matter. I have to constantly mind my position and where I'm caught spotted open water, because I can't just randomly go fucking dark. This guy can though, so well. Props to him. Going to kill him now though. And give him what he deserves. He deserved to get 0 damage on me, but in the end he got a bunch of damage for free. Gdansk had to get smoke. For some reason. I tried to go dark behind the Gdansk smoke actually by reversing here. And it may work out. Yep, it works out. So now the guy doesn't see me anymore. I can get some cooldown off my heal. This shitty North Carolina that also nearly killed himself into me is now... okay, that guy just shot. That's really good. That guy is also like sitting in base now and sniping me with his NC. Here again, the 32mm part of his side plating is easily pennable by me, getting big chunks. I just keep it loaded. Yeah, the NC is just shooting me over and over again. We'll lose a lot more HP here, potentially, against this guy. Yeah, split, that's very funny, but I can't get there. I mean, now I can maybe get there into smoke. Just got a speed duke with the speed boost. I only have 10k HP left. I really brute forced my way into the Gdansk in these battleships, so... to no one's surprise, I bled a lot of HP into it. Mainly the Gdansk. With the smoke play. Obviously disastrous. But the split laid a nice smoke here. Actually helping me quite massively. That's very nice. And even though he's slightly angled, I still get a lot of penetrations on his side plating. Did he smoke for the Smolly, I think, right? Yeah, he must have smoked for the Smolly. Smolly's also gonna get the kill. That doesn't really matter. Gonna hunt their NC now in base. Our Monty sits in the middle of the map. I mean, the game is mostly under control. I definitely shouldn't have stayed spotted there against the Gdansk. That was a big problem. Because he traded like 15k into me. And if I had those HP now, I could easily hunt these people in base for free. Well, the carrier is becoming slightly annoying. So we already know from beforehand that the NC doesn't have fire prevention, so this is a kill that I commit on. Not because of the damage, it's literally just to kill him, because I have 10k and up here I can probably get the 1v1 versus the NC, and NC has very lazy shells, so I can dodge them fairly easily. If I go back towards the other side, I might just have the issue that I can't really shoot, because, oh, never mind, he dies because he's flat broadside in the border. The GK actually died now too. He was full HP a while ago, now he's dead. Yeah, the torpedoes aren't really scary of that guy. Good. Keep in mind that opening AA on Ragnar makes only sense if he's 4 kilometers and below, because your short range, medium short range is the one that has the DPS. The long range flak is essentially inexistent and doesn't really do anything, so quite pointless. We're just crossing through their base now. Actually, interesting line of defense we have set up here with all the French people. Our battleships are very healthy still, like, I mean, look at this camping behavior. Can get the kill here, maybe. That would be a very disgusting kill steal, by the way. Just saying. There you go. What a kill steal this was. Speed boost is on. Maybe I can catch up to the others. Mid game, very boring again, sadly. People running away. I'd really like to have a game that goes back and forth, very stationary, kept contesting, back and forth fights, people holding positions and shit, because that's when Ragnar really starts to shine. Oh, okay, cool. You gonna kill me? Probably, huh? Ah, nearly. Very based of him. He's just coming in as the legendary Immelmann that he is. Briefing my ass into the ground. What I meant, by the way, with the skip bombers being really fucking scary. Yeah, so much for the skip bombers being really fucking scary. He just killed me. And we go for a last one, because they can't end it on the skip bomber fucktard in the corner of the map. The carriers are just like something else, man. And to be fair, if carriers want your ass in a Ragnar, you do have good AA. Like short range, something like a Midway suffers a lot of plane losses on the bombers because he has to hover inside of that short range AA. But ships like Nakimov and Immelmann have the easy time to kill you with the skips. Then you have like Richthofen and Hakuria with the torps, because you're very fat and you don't always have a speed boost. The torpedoes do a lot of damage. Or like, no, not a lot. Yeah, they do a lot of damage, sure, but they're easy to hit, to strike a hit with. Like, yeah. For this matchmaking, we finally have achieved no carrier game. Quite amazing. I'm very happy. We have, thankfully we have the 2 Benhams on our side, yeah. We have a Sherman again. Fletcher, Öster is not really a problem. Katsuna is actually very easy to kill. Cruiser-wise, only a Riga radar. Buffalo, pretty easy to kill too. Zhao will be very passive. Battleship-wise, we're blessed because there's no 12-5 secondary monster. Neither any super heal BB apart from the Conch, but Conch will just sit in base. It's not going to be as annoying as a Vincent. So, looking good here. Though I don't want to get myself stuck in the corner. I will leave that job to my Benham, who's more interested in torping, spotting, and smoking probably anyways. I'm going more between B and C, because I don't know where the enemy team is yet, so I will just play some sort of reactive part in this game. Either help my Benham in middle, or help my Benham towards C. Also, I don't want to really path through the most common torpedo lines, like with the Öster and Fletcher here, for example. Crossing this gap here against an Öster can net you some nice torpedo hits. Because I don't run matchmaking monitor, I don't know how competent he is. If he would even theoretically torp for those. But yeah, you don't really want to path through common torpedo timings. Something you should probably learn in general, but for Ragnar it's very important. Understand when certain torpedo boats reload and how fast the torps are, so you know like when you're pathing flap broadside to the enemy team into a position in the flank, about when the torpedoes are probably going to strike. They radared me. I will force him into a smoke now. I don't think they will have enough DPM to do anything against my Benham. Yeah, it's kind of the Benham thing. It's like very agile, very hard to actually deal meaningful damage to it. How am I missing this? Interesting. Okay, so we have a Sherman in the corner, which is obviously massively shit for me, because I don't have a radar cruiser that could potentially fuck him up. Massive downside for me. I was actually spotted by the Vermont here, wasn't I? Over this island here. Okay, we got a torpedo hit on the Buffalo, so I'm going to try and fuck with him now. Forward. Yeah, so good position now, because I can definitely fuck off from the corner if they decide to like mong it into it. Which they're currently looking to quite literally do. The island on my right protects me obviously against the Zhao and the Vermont in their base. And if I want to, I can also just go behind the island against the Katsunes. It's not a problem for me, really. Actually, it was an unnecessary hit I took there. I'm gonna pop a speed boost. And go into the middle. Actually, will I go into the middle or will I turn out here? I think I turn out here and put the Vermont on a fire. Then I will... Oh, wait, the Fletcher was really playing close to me. Was there 3 DDs in the corner? I don't get it. Okay, I have to go forward now. The Zhao is coming. Oh, got a fire. Very good, very good, very good. I turn my guns and then shoot the Buffalo. I'm gonna make sure that the Zhao can't get an angle on me, because with me being that massive and fat, very simple for him to blow me up. But I'm going to shoot the Buffalo now. Try to farm him down, and now we will maybe see the effectiveness of this 30mm pen DPM, because it do be very, very sketch for cruisers to fight this. Ah, no, he gets the smoke. Okay, very interesting. Okay. Like 1 or 2 hits on this guy. Got it. Anyway, kind of. Wait a minute. There's a Riga sitting there, nose in. So I can help my breast real fast and kill this guy. I didn't see that. I have to run away from this flank anyways. Is there any way the Zhao gets an angle on me here? I think yeah, but he had to push around the corner further. Okay, so I will monitor this situation closely. I'm just gonna help the breast fight the Riga. Yeah, the Zhao is actually coming around the corner. Very sketch for me. My breast is in fact not fighting that Riga though. That's a bit of a problem for me. I'm gonna pop 1 heal. It might get dicey in a few seconds. Yep, because the Zhao is shooting me. Be a bit careful here. Okay, this guy fucked off, so I'm gonna go slow down. Turn my turrets to Zhao. Venom is keeping him occupied with the torpedoes, so he can't really maneuver as he wishes. To be fair, Venom is also immediately hitting a torp. That's why I don't get the Zhao push in the first place. Now we got a DCP out of him with the Venom torps, so I can just go for permafires and penetration. So you can see here like 3k a pop, 2k. Like it really is hard to play into a Kite Ragnar. Also the effective DPM is like way higher than on paper because I hit every single shell if I aim properly. I just wanted to die, I guess. Conqueror and the Fritz are still fine. I'm gonna go back with my Benham. Makes sense to play with him. Because he definitely keeps spotting and zoning the enemies. The other Benham is also going for an angle. That one might die though to the Oyster if he's not careful. I don't know the Oyster's HP. I mean, he's full HP, he should kill that then. Or Yoshino is still doing some weird things up top there. I hope the Buffalo doesn't get re-smoked again. I hope also my Benham in front of me doesn't go too deeply into the Katsonis, because I can't help him yet. Yeah, I'm gonna start fighting the Buffalo. I mean, I have a lot of HP still. Again, the Benham is keeping him lit and torping him. I'm just gonna take over the job of DPMing him down. Maybe this time my DPM is actually required start to finish, because he doesn't eat citadels from an Iowa, because that guy's dead. But he will still eat a torp. Okay, eats one here. Another one. DCP'd again. He's currently raidering the Benham. It must be him. I will kill him right after. My aim is quite off for some reason. Or it's like also the dispersion doesn't look that fucking good. Okay. Venom lived. Fletcher 2k HP. Very good, very good. I'm just gonna torp this gap. Probably, if he has them. I'm gonna turn to the left. Katsune sits in that gap actually. And the Katsune is actually in my radar range. Not gonna blow it yet. Play speed boost mod. I don't have the crazy radar duration. I think he understands that he is not going to outgun me. He won't. Like, impossible. Well, maybe like that he does actually. Yeah, the Fletcher torped that gap. Its own is torped again as well. The Fletcher actually for some reason goes 7-5 close to me. Sure, my concealment was very high just now because of the fire bloom, but there was no way he left 7.5 km already. Fletcher slowing down again because of the torps. Very good, very good, very good. And I'm not gonna focus on the Kansas because This Sherman will give me way more pain and suffering if he gets to smoke. I don't want him to smoke. I want to play the game afterwards against the battleships. Okay, he detonates. Well, that's obviously very nice. Going down immediately. And with that much HP and 1 heal left, I can definitely just farm the battleship's open water. Shouldn't be a big issue. Okay, we have a fire on this guy. We're gonna switch to the Vermont. I'm just gonna tandem farm them here. Because otherwise game ends and I don't get the damage that I wanted. Okay, this guy has a fire now too. This guy DCP'd. We're trying to get a double now. Well, our other friend in the Vermont also DCP'd. Okay, this guy already has a fire. I'm gonna use my AP now on the 32 sides of it. Okay, it was really worth it. I can shoot the Vermont a few more times though. Actually, the first game where we actually get some sort of damage would have been way more. But I was... Apparently all the DDs just wanted to die to me and I didn't really get to shoot the battleships. So now in the end I don't get the time to finish them. Would have been some chunky farming here. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. But hey, that's it for Ragnar. That was 4 games. Maybe I'm going to do another one. It's for nearly 1 hour. It's very long. But obviously you're staying, like normally you're staying alive from start to finish in Ragnar if you play it properly. The only thing that can really catch you out is like carriers griefing you or the main problem, torpedoes, eating torpedoes. But other than that, it's really important that you also play start to finish in every game. You have the survivability for that, you have the stealth for that, and you have the utility for it with the heals and the radars, and you can impact the game late game as much as early game. It's definitely possible. And yeah, maybe you people just take that and try Ragnar for yourself now. And be just very, very patient. You don't have to blow up people because you can't blow up people in this ship. You have to play it over the course of many engagements most of the time. And yeah, get better at aiming too. Adios, friends, and see you for the next one.